What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you guys are fourth on the list for the zodiac lineup this week. Hope you guys are doing okay and are ready to ride this energy wave with me this week. Um, Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, your girl is tired. Okay, I am like quite spent. I've been a little bit busy throughout the day, so the readings are a little bit off of my regular schedule. However, I am still here to, provide y'all with intuitive messages to the best of my ability. Okay, plus the energy is kind of crazy with the lineup this week. So, with that being said, y'all know how the general sneak peeks go. We picking out 5 cards, 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. We'll do the same thing with the clarifiers, and then we'll pull an energy elemental oracle for you guys for your final advice. Okay, so let's get started. 1 from the top, 2nd from the top, directly from the bottom, 2nd from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. Okay, no bottom of the deck here, as we have everything we need on the desk here. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have the Empress. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Page of Wands. Capricorns, y'all so beautiful. Y'all so special this week. Okay? Thank y'all for some very pleasant energy here. Okay? I feel as though this week might be in reference to relationships, if you will. And usually we don't talk that much about relationships. I mean, we do, as far as the general read, we don't normally get into relationships too much. Usually comes in during the intimacy readings primarily. But nonetheless, let's, get back on track to y'all's reading here, because I know y'all are like, get to it, okay? So I shall, okay? Someone is in some wifey or a husband like energy. Get in where you fit in, okay? Y'all are in this lovey-dovey phase right now, Capricorns. It doesn't have to be primarily marriage, although with the Empress card, it usually denotes a child. Like the Empress is always pregnant with something, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean with child, although for some of you it may be. Okay, but you could be birthing a new love for someone, as the Four of Wands is dead here in the middle of your spread, and then the Hierophant, which is usually talking about a priest of some sort. So someone could be, there could be some wedding bells around, okay, where you are truly in love. And with this Page of Wands, seeing yourself starting over, okay, or maybe Capricorn, you are seeing yourself ready and open for love with this Ace of Cups here, okay. Your cup overflows with love and emotion as you want to embark on a new relationship, okay, with this Wands, Page of Wands at the end here. But this Four of Wands, which is 1111, the 1111 type card in tarot, is talking about enlightenment, things of that nature, bringing us to the number 4, protection, okay. So needing to protect this union, okay. If you are interested in someone or are currently dating someone, kind of what I'm feeling is the need to protect your relationship or an investment. Okay, there could be something that you invested in, could have been a house. Okay, protect your investment regardless, whatever the case may be. Get in where you fit in. But if this is in reference to a relationship, there's something in particular that you need to be careful of or mindful of as you're moving into this new relationship. Okay, something I'm hearing is in reference to keep your relationship business to yourself. Okay, Capricorn, keep your relationship business to yourself. Okay, don't let a lot of people into what's going on in your relationship. If you're going through some troubled times, as all relationships hit their bumps in the road, keep it to yourself. Don't ask advice of other people, as their advice can manipulate your thoughts, your feelings towards your person. Okay, and this may be something that you did in the past, okay, which had you in this Page of Wands energy, wanting to or having to start all over again because people started meddling in your relationship. Okay, so keep certain things out of the ears of other people around you. Okay, what happens in your home stays in your home. Okay, that for some reason had to come out. Okay, but like I said, I feel as though you have everything that you need in this Empress state right here, with this Empress card starting out and then going into this Ace of Cups, just really overpouring with love and emotion, as you are embarking on this newfound relationship, or coming to terms with wanting a relationship, possibly, is what's going on around you. Okay, with this Four of Wands, wanting that family dynamic. Okay, or wanting that commitment, from someone. Possibly the thought of marriage is on your mind, Capricorn. And then, like I said, with this Page of Wands, it's either someone that you are dealing with that wants to start this newfound relationship with you, or you are embarking on getting onto the dating scene. Okay, so you kind of, I don't know, you don't have to be, but you could have an Aquarius around you, as Aquarius is reading was also kind of mimicking you a little bit in the terms of relationships and long-term commitment. Okay, so with that being said, let's go into the clarifiers here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Pull 5 cards. One directly from the top for the Empress, second from the top for the Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck for the Four of Wands, second from the bottom for the Hierophant, and then one energetically from the middle for the Page of Wands. Okay, let's go in and see what we have. So the Empress is being paired with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Empress. Okay, so Capricorn, with that coming out the way that it is, it could be someone that you've been talking to for a very long time, or you've invested in something. The Seven of Pentacles always talks about really just planting your seeds, harvesting them, and seeing, well, not harvesting, but watching and tending to your harvest before it is time for it to be, plucked out. Okay, so there's something long-standing with this Seven of Pentacles. Usually talks about history. Okay, and so you could either want something long-term with someone, or are willing to invest long-term into someone. Okay, you want to open yourself up and grow something with someone. Okay, like I said, you're pretty well-rounded, Capricorn, where you have everything that you need. There's just maybe one thing missing for you, and that is love with someone. Okay, but nonetheless, or for some of you, there could be somebody around you that you have been nurturing for quite some time and want to take it possibly a step further with this Ace of Cups following. Okay, so let's see what's here. What do we have here? We have the Ace of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. It's talking about values. Okay, a second part of like finance, things of that nature, possibly for you, but really wanting that stability. Okay, um, so your main focus is love, house, things of that nature. You want the whole shebang. You're like in love with love right now. Okay, that is like the forefront of your mind right now. That is in your frontal lobe, is just being in love with love. And so you are willing to invest time, effort, any and everything into getting this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Which is like, in my opinion, the second type of wish fulfillment within tarot, in my opinion, okay? But this is primarily talking about that longevity, that stability within a relationship, okay? So next, we have the Four of Wands being clarified by the Two of Swords, okay? Four of Wands by the Two of Swords, okay? While you want that stability and longevity, I think you are kind of indecisive as far as marriage is concerned, okay? Like you want a long-term commitment, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like you want that straight marriage, and maybe the person that you're dealing with wants marriage, but that is really not on your agenda right now. It's a possibility, but you just don't foresee it right now. Maybe not with this particular person, or just not the idea of it right now. Maybe you've been there before and you're kind of skeptical about it, okay, is what I'm feeling, okay? You're all for being committed to someone just by saying, I love you, you love me. That's all I can give you right now. As far as, putting a ring on it, it's not really my forte right now. It's not at the helm, but I am committed to you. Okay, that is something that I'm feeling with you, Capricorn. Okay, and like I said, could be dealing with an Aquarius, because this kind of this is kind of mimicking Aquarius, because Aquarius did get Two of Swords in their reading, but it was in their main spread, not their clarifier. Okay, and it was the second card, I believe, in their spread. Okay, so with them, it was more so about them being careful about what it is that they want in a person, or why they want to get married or believe they should be married, just based off of tradition, possibly. For you, it's also the same thing in a sense, but I think you're indecisive about the possibility of marriage. You want the commitment, but just not the solidity, the legalities of a commitment. You just want that long-term partnership, okay, or long-term domestic partnership, like I said in Aquarius's reading. Nonetheless, let's keep moving. Okay, we have the Hierophant with the Ten of Swords. The Hierophant being clarified by the Ten of Swords, okay? I feel like I said before, Capricorn, you may have already experienced marriage, and maybe your first marriage didn't work out for you, or maybe your second marriage didn't work out for you. Whatever the case may be, you do not really want to hurry up and jump into a marriage. You just want someone that can give you that vibe, but without the paperwork. Okay? That's basically what I'm feeling here, is give me all the love vibe, but none of the paperwork, okay? Is the type of vibe that it is, and it's only because of the fact of what you have experienced in the past with your relationships in the past, where you have been married or maybe almost married and things did not work out, okay? So for you, marriage is a little bit mundane. Like I said, you've kind of been there, done that. And so that's why with this person, it's like you like them or you love them, But it's like, why is that like so necessary right now? Can we not even talk about it? And it could be that it's too soon to talk about it. And with this Ten of Swords being here, you're like so burnt out about it, okay? And so, in some of you Capricorn's cases, you may want to have space from this person or move on with this Page of Wands and start over, where marriage is not in someone's wheelhouse of wanting or needing it, where you might just be like, you know what, I think I'm just fine by myself. That's for some of you. For others of you, it's someone around you that wants to start anew with you and possibly talk about marriage down the line, or hopes to bring that conversation back up to a head later on. Okay, so lastly, we have the Page of Wands being clarified by the Ace of Hearts, which would be the Ace of Cups, showing up in your reading yet again. Okay, so like I said, being in love with love. Okay, you want that somewhat fairy tale love, but just not with the marriage at the end. Okay, you just want to avoid that paperwork at all costs, but you do want to start over. Okay, you do want something or someone just to love. Okay, you are just really head over heels in love. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with being with someone. You like how you feel when you're with someone. You feel better when you're with someone. And so, like I said, for some of you, you might have gotten out of something and now you're starting over with this Page of Wands. And now with this Ace of Hearts showing up again, or Ace of Cups, it's like it's a definitive answer for you that you are ready to embark on a new relationship. For others of you, it is someone coming towards you with a cup of love, to pick up those broken pieces of the past and help you move forward and create something even more beautiful than what you already had, or help you get over those burdens that you had with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go into the elemental oracles here. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle these for you guys, just so we can get a clear message of advice. And we'll do 3 shuffles for this. If you are talking to someone, Capricorn, who is interested in marriage down the line, okay, don't be too passive aggressive about it or nonchalant. Just really state truthfully how you feel about it and express what you've gone through in the past and why you are kind of neglectant to go towards the M word. That it may be too soon to talk about it, and that you want to take things slow and steady and build up to whatever may be. Okay, so just kind of have a very mature conversation to where the person understands your thought process and where you're coming from. Okay, so we have number 22, motion air, which is your elemental oracle. Okay, this is air energy. Okay, air energy being swords, so we're talking about movement. Okay, honesty. Okay, 4, like I said, meaning protecting yourself, your relationship. Okay, but making movement towards something great. Okay, whether that be self-improvement or a relationship. All right, so motion air, number 22, be flexible yet grounded. Allow yourself free thought. Move and choose. Find your freedom. Use your voice resourcefully. Stand up for what you believe in. Be mindful of the way you communicate. Ayer is the word of power, which is Latin for air or ether. Okay, so just like I said, if you're talking to your person, by all means, or anyone for that matter, as you're dating and that topic tends to come up, just be mindful of how you communicate, your body language, things of that nature. Okay, don't be passive aggressive or nonchalant or try to deflect from the subject matter. Okay, just be completely honest with the person so that way they have a choice to make on their own accord of whether or not if they're willing to keep moving forward with you or whether to just be friends and move on. Okay, everyone has a right to choose. Okay, don't make someone's choice for them. Okay, by giving them a false representation of yourself, of what you want, just because you want to be in love. Okay, or you want someone. Do not sacrifice your beliefs for someone else's dreams. Okay, so with that being said, that is all I have for you, Capricorns. We have 4 more readings to do for you guys this week. So until then, peace.